Hello, my name is Brian. This is Football Manager 22. We're back in Malia. We're opening in on the World Awards screen so we could look at the NXGN Award handed out to the top 50 Wonder Kids in the world. And for the second straight year, we have the top Wonder Kid on the list. Sergio Kone, the pride of Kenya, is the number one Wonder Kid in the world. We had two other Wonder Kids on the world. In third place was Aristide Kone, our right winger, or left winger. And we also had our center back, who's on loan to Sochaux, was also deeper on the list. We did our usual scouting of everyone who's on the list. Number 2 was actually another African player, Omar Hadidi here, who's on loan, who is a player for Lille, left back. Unfortunately, we didn't really ever have an opportunity to get him cheap. He's always been expensive coming up through Lille. But, we do what we can. We also had the youth intake, and it didn't lie to us for once. It was solid and included a very good goalkeeper. So Alejandro Medina here is 15 years old, 1.5 star current ability, 4-star/5-star potential ability. 6'3" already at 15. Not as much aerial reach as you'd like, but hopefully that'll grow given he's 6'3". Good handling, kicking, and reflexes already. A driven personality with 18 determination. Driven personality means high ambition, I believe. So that combination is very solid. Good teamwork, work rate. Those are all positive things. We'll be keeping an eye on him for the future. Though certainly, if we can find someone in the near term to replace Babangida, who is clearly better, we would do that. But right now, we're struggling to find that player. We have qualified for the Europa League at a minimum right now, here on April 20th. We are 1 point clear of Real Madrid and 8 points clear of Barcelona. So we're damn near, in my mind, clinched for Champions League play as well. It's all going to come down to that final run out against Real Madrid, in particular for the title in La Liga. Since we've last been together, we suffered a horribly embarrassing loss to Granada, which featured a 66th minute penalty. Those will really doom you. And then we went to Villarreal and we managed to grab a 1-1 draw on their goal coming on a 36th minute penalty. So the fact that we couldn't stop tripping guys in our box, that really was a setback. We did rally. We beat Gijón. We beat Huesca. Those are easy teams, even though Gijón was on the road. And so that managed to preserve our slender lead over Real Madrid, but certainly these two results gave back everything we had because, well, Real Madrid, when they're on, are pretty unstoppable, other than apparently in the Champions League. But we have our chance to stop them and take home a title today, as we are playing in the Copa Del Rey final. Trying to figure out if it's going to tell me where I need to click to find out where it's hosted. Schedule. Neutral. At Estadio Olímpico de Sevilla. So we're playing in Sevilla. And, no more chitter chat. I can chitter chat during the game. Let's get to it. Kind of want our best lineup here, so sit the youngster Kasama. Obviously, he's young, he's upcoming. He's going to be an important part of the team going forward, but I think Matt Sima is probably the better choice for now. Veteran experience. Sessignon and Sammy on the wings, not a real question. Issa Jim up top, even though it really thinks Mortella Sau is a better player, he's not. I wish my assistant manager would figure that out. Up top, Sergio Kone on the right wing, Santos. It's not super clear what the best combination of the two Kones and Santos is in those spots. On left wing, the choice is clearly Hassan. So let's run it out there and see how we do. Trying to figure out. None of those screams to me whether they're playing their best players or what, but here we go. All right, they come out in a 4-3-3 as well, coming off that loss in the Champions League, and we will match them in a 4-3-3. Coming off 2 straight wins, though, against much inferior competition. We will be in blue, they will be in white, and we get the opening kickoffs. Kone plays it back to Issa, Matsima, Jim, and lumps it forward for Kone. Gets his head on it, but struggle to think what the best thing he could have done with that is. Luckily, ball's played long when going for Vinicius Jr., and Babangida wraps it up. Let's see. I've scouted Innocent Makalane again just about a week ago. He is still not ready to transfer. We will continue to do that. And Issa into Kone's got a step. Whoa, works around the keeper. 21st goal of the year for Sergio Kone. Next-gen young player of the year. Celebrating with his goal in the 2nd minute over Real Madrid, giving us all this lead in Copa del Rey. Good run by Issa to avoid the tackle. Makes a simple pass, but Kone uses his speed and some dribble skills there to flummox the keeper. Nice job, Jim, coming in. Unfortunately, not really an opportunity for Kone to make a run. Back to Issa, who prefer he wouldn't just kind of bomb a grounder from that distance. Son will take the free kick, and unfortunately from that distance, it's a bit easy to see where it's going. Fernandez gets to the corner where it bends. So Makalane's not ready to move yet. Maybe not horribly surprising. Really, we will keep pinning our hopes on the actual summer window. They do a good job taking off the angle there, and Babangida makes a relatively easy save. I believe, I'm trying to, figure out where I'm going to make money for replacements, even though I don't know who I want those replacements to be, which is, slightly problematic. I don't know how that wasn't a foul. It seemed like Bailey kicked straight through Sammy's legs, and then it was annoying that Sammy was unable to get the ball. But hey, Sammy dispossesses there. Pass. Oh, nice shot by Santos. Better save by Fernandez. Sessignon will bring it in. Matsima heads it. It goes long. Hamidi comes away with it. Nope. We are starting Babangida in goal. We did, rotate back to him from the Loney backup. The the coach from Rennes keeps, bothering me every month or so. Other than the month or two in January, February, where he was seeing a little more play. Annoyed that we're not holding up our loan agreement. So I hope we don't need to loan any players from Rennes here in the near future, or I suppose even buy them. Unfortunately, bad touch there, but defense is in good enough position, and Vinny Jr. is too far on his own that he has no other option other than to lump it forward into a easily dodged, obviously missed shot. He's not happy with us, but he hasn't pulled the goalkeeper back, and at this point in the season, it just doesn't seem essential, even if he does. So it's if you're going to pull him back, you're going to pull him back, but we'll just start one of the youth guys at that point if we have to. Babangida probably isn't going to get injured. Fingers crossed, knock on wood. Okay, lots of instructions right now. They do pick up back-to-back yellow cards in the 36th and 37th minute. That's nothing to sneeze at for us. We're slightly 51 to 49% winning the possession battle. We're completing more passes. Haven't picked up any yellow cards. just coming to less fouls in general. We've had one corner, they haven't. Had more shots, had more on target, and stayed to score a goal. So overall, first half is ours, though I feel like they had a little more momentum there in the second half of it. But hey, let's move on to the real second half and see what we can do. A second goal to, give us a buffer would certainly be nice. I, would rather not go to extra time / a penalty shootout. Shocker, I know. I'd rather just win the game. I think I'd be fine with that over losing the game. There are times where I would rather lose the game than go to extra time in a penalty shootout, just because, mostly it puts just more fatigue on my players in a busy schedule, but the schedule's lightened up right now, so I am willing to put the extra minutes in, and B, I can't handle the heartbreak when we inevitably lose another penalty shootout. Keeping an eye on players who is fatigue warning. Kamavinga comes off. That's probably a good thing for us. They already made another sub, and there's their last sub, Vinny Jr. coming off. Alright. They've made their 3 regulation subs, trying to find someone who can give them a spark. Session plays back to Babangida, who plays it long, but to no one. Hassan does come away with it after they don't do a good job controlling the long ball, but then they just lump it forward. Session makes a easy save, and not save, but save from going out of the end line. The ball played into the goalkeeper there. It was a little dangerous, but Babangida is the one who comes away with it and punts it away. Now we can see them work the attack. Yep, cross back is definitely the way to go there, as we generally overload and have pockets of weakness in that sort of area. Vitinha with the outswinger. We will live with that. Sissignon, Issa, Santos looking like the primary choices for substitution. I don't... Yeah, let's get in Kone for Santos. Fresh legs on the wing. Also important in theoretical penalty scenarios later. Alright, Issa's really gassing out. Is Mortella so any good at penalties? He's fine. Yusuf. Yusuf's one of my best penalty takers. Yeah, let's get Yusuf in there. Oh, no. We are kind of in just like run out the clock. We have another sub, so we're going to use that late as the classic time burner. Yusuf lumps it over to Kone. Up back to Yusuf. Finds Kone on a runner. Fortunately switches foot to his dominant foot and just kind of blasts it. Who is it? Is it Sessignon? Is it... I say it's Hamidi. There's a case for Bennett Issa. Outswinger from Vitinha. Alright, Babangida makes a big save, tipping it over the bar. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to pull Sessignon in the overtime as much as I'd like to have him. First goal of the year for Juninho. Juninho. Lousy stuff. We had one shot in the second half. Madrid obviously, felt the need to take and control the ball. We still had decent possession, given, in the first half we had 51%. we're going to have to, replace Sessegnon here. Probably in the, 95th. He picked up no stamina with that break. Not sure what whoever that was thinking. Kone finds Hassan. Hassan dribbling into Gaibua. Back to Hassan. Yusuf. Back out to Hassan. Let's see if someone can make a run they can find. Nope. Kind of chips it off some defenders. Yusuf. Alright, we'll take the corner. Matsim on the near post. Nope, doesn't come away with it. Interesting choice from Sessegnon on his run out there. Munir there was wildly offside. This is coming back. Really? No? Hello? Do we not have VAR? And what am I not seeing? That's cool. We also don't have Anu on the bench like I thought we did, which means things are going to get less than ideal here playing Boyamo at center back. Do we really not have VAR in the Copa del Rey? I am baffled. That looked all the world to me to be offside, and doesn't even get a review. It has to be no VAR and has to be a mistake. I might check the rules afterwards. Ref, we had 7 guys fall down. That penalty, please. Penalty in the box. Move to an attacking mentality. It's all we can do right now. Interesting that Boyamo's on the throw-in here. He's a center back. Suppose having him in the mix can't hurt, though, given we just need bodies forward to attack. Well, good job from Babangida. Dangerous opportunity for Real Madrid there. Yeah, and we're probably going to hit the halftime of extra time here. They've moved into a 4-4-2. Both their wingers are very tired, so it's Gary, but, so is everyone on my team. Though I think they're more tired. They've got 3 of their midfielders, one of their center backs, and one of their strikers are all just truly exhausted. We have maybe one player like that in the center midfield. Unfortunately, they get the ball first. I'm trying to figure out where Kasama is. It's very strange. I think he's drifting far too much into the center of the pitch, despite being tasked right now with playing right wing. Not right wing, but right back. Great save from Babangida. Unfortunately, they'll get a corner because he did deflect it out, but it was a very dangerous attempt. Come on. Can we not find possession? And the ability to make our own attack. It's just sitting here defending. It's not a winning strategy. We are picking up our own fatigue issues. Alright, here Coney will initiate, sprint down and attack. At least gets back on the ball after being dispossessed, and he gets dispossessed again. Fantastic stuff. I will also be looking up this ref and checking in on his ref performance. So I'm not happy. And this is it. Don't want to bust the guys there. It's Real Madrid. They played them tough, and I think we got screwed. They say matches have VAR. Well, that's frustrating. I want to bitch about the officials. All right. Okay, so... Nope. Why are there so many officials? Who had a bunch of games? No, he had our game against Villarreal. Had our game against Granada. This guy, 7.3. It's not an amazing rating, but this guy's usually a U19 ref. He gets the Copa del Rey finals. And misses that onside. Okay. Offsides call. Well, you let me know if I'm complaining about nothing. If you're like, Brian, you're crazy. Certainly frustrating to have that opportunity slip away. But, we just need to refocus. We need to get a win against Sevilla. We need to get a win against Espanyol. And that'll put us into this massive game against Real Madrid. After that, we'll need to take it home with wins over Sociedad, Malaga, and Osasuna. It's not an easy slate, but that doesn't mean we can't do it. So all I can say is thank you for joining me. Love to hear from you, and I hope you have a very pleasant day, and I'll be back with you soon. Bye.